Hey everyone, welcome back to True Crime Stories. I am your host, Brooke Michelle. In today's case, I'm going to be talking about the Alona, I think I'm pronouncing her name, Alana. Um, Her name is Alonna Gallion. And on September 21st of 2023, Alana was tragically killed at her place of employment, Toyota dealership in Albany, California, by her child's father after making a conscious decision to distance herself from him due to his reckless behaviors. So he shot her in front of her employees, in front of her coworkers. Um, so I found this online. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here's one of the.
Okay.
Let me get a little video. Okay.
Child doesn't have a mother or a father. And that's saddening for me, for real.
The mother of a woman who was shot to death at an East Bay car dealership is searching for answers tonight as her family tries to come to terms with the loss of a daughter and mother who leaves behind a young son. Good evening, everyone. I'm Alex Savage.
And I'm Heather Holmes. The family of Alonna Gallen says that they are frustrated and asking for answers from police as they try to make sense of her killing that happened last week.
KTVU's Bailey O'Carroll joining us now live. And Bailey, you spoke with the family today. What did they tell you?
That's right, Heather and Alex. The family told me they are in shock and sad that 24-year-old Alonna Gallen was killed in what they say was a senseless shooting. They told me that they're also frustrated by the lack of answers police have given them.
I would want to die before my kids. I don't want to see none of my kids. I don't want any parent to have to ever go through this. None whatsoever.
Yvonne Gallen is the mother of 24-year-old Alonna Gallen, who was shot and killed by the father of her 7-year-old son, King. According to police, the gunman entered the Toyota dealership on Thursday before noon and shot Gallen. When police arrived, they shot and killed the suspect. But Gallen says right now there's more questions than answers.
Everything was, I don't know. I don't know. We don't have all the information.
Gallen said her daughter loved life, but said her priority was her son.
Her 7-year-old child doesn't have a mother or a father. And that's saddening for me. I told him that his mom and his father was gone. He just laid his head back and said, no, they not. And after that, he's been crying. We all broke out crying. He's been seeing him cry, everyone cry.
Gallen says her daughter was not in a relationship with her alleged killer at the time of the shooting, but instead that the two were co-parenting King together. Gallen says now both parents are gone, all because of a senseless act.
It's going to be hard for me, hard for my family, of course, because she was very much loved by everyone. Everyone loved my daughter. And that her son, he's going to need therapy. I'm going to need therapy.
The family has started a GoFundMe account to help with the
I'm
therapy
gonna need
costs
therapy.
for King and help with the
Shit.
eventual cost of his college education. In the newsroom, I'm Bailey O'Carroll, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right, Bailey, thank you.
Police
That's
say
so
this all
sad.
began when that suspect walked into the Toyota dealership there in Albany and shot and killed an employee.
KTVU's Crystal Bailey joining us now live from the scene with more on how all of this unfolded. Crystal?
Yeah, so we don't know yet who those people are by name, but right now we're learning that the woman who was killed was an employee and the suspect shot and killed by police. As you can see, the scene is still very much active with multiple agencies involved in this investigation. The original call came in as an active shooter in the building. Earlier today, an employee of Toyota told us it happened on the second floor just after 11 in the morning. Someone yelled gun and everyone evacuated the building. That's what the witness told us. They also saw a man with a gun shoot a female employee. Berkeley police tell us although the dealership is in Albany, they were called in to assist Albany PD. So Berkeley officers responded. Officers went inside, found a woman shot, and they say they were met with gunfire by the suspect. At least 5 officers returned fire. Now we know that suspect was shot and killed, and the victim is also dead.
4 gunshots, one right after another. A lot of people outside in front of the building crying, in shock, scared, sad.
And we don't know yet what the relationship is between the suspect and the employee who was killed. A police shooting investigation is underway by Alameda County Sheriff's Office, and the neighboring businesses also sent their employees home for safety as the investigation continues. Police are saying that these streets will be closed for several more hours. Reporting live in Albany, Crystal Bailey, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
And Crystal, we know that's a very busy area next to the dealership, a very popular Target store. I imagine that was filled with customers at the time this all happened here. What was the impact for that store and other businesses nearby?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you there. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, Crystal, we were just wondering what impact this shooting had on that big Target store that's just next door and the other businesses nearby. Were people cleared out of those stores?
Yeah. Yes, all of the employees and shoppers here have been evacuated. They were actually evacuated before officers went into the building. So when officers entered Toyota, they had already evacuated Toyota and already alerted the neighboring businesses to shelter in place.
Okay, and just also wanting to make sure, you mentioned that several officers returned fire on the suspected gunman. No officers were injured in that exchange of gunfire, correct?
At this time, we do not believe any officers have been injured. That is a question for police that I will definitely confirm in the next hour.
Yeah.
That's sad. So let's see. Here's one of the videos. So this may contain graphic or violent pictures or imagery. So please be advised. I'm assuming it's
911 505. What is your emergency?
Yes, the shooting. What happened?
Hello? Active shooter at Toyota Berkeley. Where in Berkeley? 1025 East Shore Highway. 1025 East Shore. Someone is shooting people?
Yes, he's on upstairs.
Okay. Okay, he fired some shots?
Get the doors in, get the doors in.
Sir, can you give me a description of this person?
Oh my God. I can't even read anything. It's messed up. So I'm assuming that's her, that's him. He pulls out the gun and shoots her.
Adam 10, I got a post on the north side of the building, just off of East Shore.
All right, just walk back up that way. Get out of line of sight of the building.
I think I got everybody out. So let's set up a rally point for all the
Get that way, go that way.
victims or witnesses or employees south of this location.
Get out of line of sight of the building.
South on East
Stay on
Shore,
this side. Come on this side.
This is an open door. Copy. Put suspects up. Give me some watch this.
Hey, John, I'm posting. I'm posting. Go.
10-9. 10-9.
Hey, hold this. Hey, push up, push up.
Cross court, guys. Push.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Shots fired. Hey! Hold your fire, hold your fire. Shots fired, suspect down. Get a roll call.
Okay, we have possible DOA.
Keep eyes on, clear the rest. I got along to the right.
Hey, catch up. I can't see his
Oh
head.
my God. Oh man. So he just messed up his entire life and his kid's life. It's like he didn't even give a shit at all. Like he was just like, fuck my son. Like, didn't even care at all about how this would affect his child at all. Like
1505, where is your emergency?
She wanted from Lamar, but dealerships. She was extremely quiet. This is Love Hurt. She was sweet, caring, and shy. If you were lucky enough to really get to know Alonna, you would see that she also had a goofy side. She was extremely quiet, but she had $1 million smile. She was always smiling, showing off those beautiful deep-set dimples. Alonna was a mother. She had one. She was working at a Toyota dealership life and sent her baby off to college one day. She was working hard to make sure that that happened. King's father was 24-year-old Lamar Walker, and although he and Alonna tried to make their relationship work for many years, eventually Alonna got tired of putting up with his reckless behavior.
This is terrible. So, yeah, these stories get me all in my feelings. So, thank you all for watching True Crime Stories, and just pray for Alana's son and family because it's just sad.